Would the following individuals please join me at the podium? The Honorable Michael J. Shanti, Circuit Judge, 13th Judicial Circuit, Veterans Treatment Court. Colonel D.J. Reyes, U.S. Army retired. Colonel Andy Stephen, U.S. Air Force retired. Colonel Don DeCourt, U.S. Army retired. Colonel Jim Fletcher, U.S. Army retired. Colonel Daniel Ellis, U.S. Army retired. Senior Master Sergeant Jim Salgado, U.S. Air Force retired. And Colonel Richard Ryan, U.S. Air Force retired. Well, what a distinguished group we have here with us today. Good morning and welcome, everyone. As a veteran, I'm proud to recognize an organization that is doing everything it can to make sure no military veteran is left behind. Called Mentors for Hillsborough County Veterans, this group is led by Colonel D.J. Reyes, a Hillsborough County resident who advocates for veterans nationally. Sadly, in many cases, veterans can become lost in the criminal justice system. And these mentors are tirelessly working with Judge Shanti and others in the court system to identify them and guide them and ensure they get the services they need. These mentors directly improve quality of life for veterans and their families. They are true heroes. It is with great pleasure that I present the following commendation, which reads, the Hillsborough County Board of County Commissioners is proud to recognize Mentors for Hillsborough County Veterans, a network of quiet warriors tirelessly working to help their military brothers and sisters overcome personal issues so they can fully integrate back into society. More than 180,000 veterans are estimated to be incarcerated across the nation, while numerous others are experiencing substance abuse, mental illness, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other issues related to their service. Mentors for Hillsborough County Veterans is their bright beacon of hope. Established and led by National Veterans Advocate Colonel D.J. Reyes of Tampa, U.S. Army retired in 2013, this lifeline consists of 50 dedicated veteran mentors who are instrumental in the success of the 13th Judicial Circuit Veterans Court, a court division specifically designed for veterans, and the subsequent graduation of more than 1,000 veterans. Backed by a vast network of community resources they established, these mentors help veterans comply with the court orders and assist with housing, food, transportation, and other crucial needs, enabling these veterans to stay on track in their quest for recovery. These mentors are an inspiration to the community and all who have defended and are defending this great nation. The Board of County Commissioners of Hillsborough County, Florida, does hereby commend Colonel Reyes and Mentors for Hillsborough County Veterans for their refusal to rest until every veteran in trouble is provided the needed resources to get well and once again become productive residents, and wishes the program continued success, awarded this 4th day of September, 2024. Thanks, Commissioner. Colonel West, would you like to say a few words?
Well, thank you, Commissioner, and good morning, everybody. I'll be real quick. As the Commissioner said, the mantra for the Veterans Treatment Court is leave no veteran behind. That really is the mantra of all military. And for those of us that have seen combat, and all of us behind me have seen combat, that is our mantra. You never leave a military man or woman behind on the battlefield. Sadly, what we're seeing now is after the long wars, we're fighting another enemy. As you know, things like mental health related, substance use, domestic violence, and military sexual trauma. And sadly, we see many of those that come into our life-saving court. And so because of that, our service continues from a call to arms to a call of service to our community, led by our senior mentors behind me since 2013 when we stood up the mentor program, and of course, ably led by our own VTC judge, the Honorable Michael J. Shante, who's currently serving as a colonel in the United States Army Reserve, and whom I had the distinct honor of serving in a different unit, but at the same time in the invasion of Iraq in 2003. This really is a fraternity of brothers and sisters that really, really do care about our citizens who just happen to be veterans. And I believe, and we all believe, that if all of us continue to do this type of community service, whether in the VTC or any kind of court system, we're going to save our men and our women, our citizens, and we're going to have a stronger society. Thank you very much, Commissioner.
Thank you, Colonel Reyes. And Judge Shantip, would you like to say some words?
Yeah, Commissioner, I'm delighted. And to Commissioner Cepeda and to all the other members, honorable members of this commission, thank you so much for taking the time to recognize the VTC mentors. It's amazing how an idea can move mountains. And from its humble beginnings in a courtroom in Buffalo, New York, to our own Hillsborough County courtroom and through 650 other courtrooms across the country, we have veterans treatment courts. Our Veterans Treatment Court, your Veterans Treatment Court, is the national model, congressionally recognized, and it's the mentors who bring they're critical to the success of this program. These men and women who have served in uniform continue to serve our community, our veterans who find themselves struggling with mental health and substance use disorders. They commit themselves to a cause far greater than themselves, striving to help these veterans attain goals of sobriety, attain goals of peace in their life, once thought out of reach. It's a labor of love for all of us, and on behalf of the 13th Judicial Circuit, I too want to recognize these just incredible men and women who serve under the Veterans Treatment Court Mentor Corps. And again, Commissioner Cepeda, thank you so much, and to the fellow commissioners for recognizing their labor of love. Thank you.
Well, thank you for all that you do for these precious veterans, and thank you for what you're doing, the difference that you're making in our community. So God bless you all for what you're doing. And we're going to step over here and have photos right here.